welcome back to the channel, lads. I am back. It's been a while since I recorded, isn't it? It's been a while, but we're going to be starting off our EAFC FIFA 26 career mode with a team that 10 years ago won the Premier League and only 5 or 6 years ago won the FA Cup. So this should be fun. It's one of those live points as well, which we will right now be, if I'm not mistaken, in the bottom three, bottom four, looking to avoid relegation. I've got no doubts though, this will be a fun few seasons here with, of course, Leicester City. I mean, won the league 10 years ago, won the FA Cup not so long ago. That should have given you the clue of which team we will be using here in our first FIFA 26 or EAFC 26 career mode. What happened to this team though, honestly? What has happened to Leicester City? It's amazing how they've gone from being a stable Premier League team, and as we've said, won the league not so long ago, FA Cup, to being in this position right now, 19th in the Premier League. Let's see what the objectives will be then. Like I said, the big question is the board going to allow us to progress through this first season and try and build a team here that'll take us back to the Premier League. I don't think we'll be getting promoted in this first season where we have started halfway, but hopefully next season or in the next couple of seasons, we should get back to the Premier League. What is the board objective? We could get sacked, by the way, at the end of this first season, which it's not going to be fun. But let's take a look. The objective, they want us to win the league. Oh my goodness. Win the league. And I want us to reach the round of 16 of the FA Cup, which I think have already been knocked out of the FA Cup. So that straight away is not going to be possible. We could get sacked here within a few months at Leicester City. Hopefully the board are not going to be too strict. I believe we've set the board expectation as lenient. Hopefully that will be enough. Say if we survive and if we remain in the Premier League or the Championship at the end of this season, the board will allow us to continue next season. Well, of course, we're not gonna have the transfer window to be able to make any changes to the team straight away. We're gonna have to be patient, figure out players that are gonna, be here for the next few seasons, and the players that we want to get rid of. Maybe get rid of is not the word to use, considering I want these players to play for me. I don't want us to get relegated this season. The thing we want to try and do with this team is to build a fine blend of youth and experienced players in the team. Talking about experience, Begovic, 38 years of age. We've got Stalajic, who looks like he will be our backup goalkeeper. And we've got a very young left back here in Aluko, who is 60 rated. We've got more experience, and Luke Thomas and Christensen, who has been injured for a lot of this season in real life, by the way. And there's a young centre-back, Wilson Brown, out on loan. We've got Yannick Vestergaard, very experienced player. Looking back at Leicester City, they've done quite well. I tell you what, they must have some of the slowest centre-backs here. Vestergaard, I don't think is that quick. Really slow. You've got Lascelles, who is really slow, and you have got Harry Shooter, who is really slow as well. So that's not looking good. But looking back to Leicester City, they have done quite well when they have scouted really well, signed these unknown players that have come and do really well for them. You think about the likes of Mahrez, think about the likes of Kante, and you think about the likes of Okazaki as well. I think it started to go wrong for them. This is a player that's going to be, big for us. Caleb Okoli, I don't think he's the quickest, but he's got a little bit more pace compared to the rest of those other centre-backs that we have seen. We've also got Ben Nelson, who we're going to try and focus on his development as well as the season progresses. But yeah, I feel like Leicester City fans will tell me, hopefully, but I feel like it started to go wrong as soon as they started signing big money signings, like Slimani, one of those. And when they started spending the money, it started to go wrong for them, which in the Premier League you have to do. But I felt like as soon as they left, I don't know if it was a change of sporting director, if it was the owner passing away. I don't know what changed, but as soon as the transfer model changed, it started to go wrong, really, for Leicester City. We've got the likes of Harry Winks, Oliver Skip, two experienced players here. Harry Winks, 30 years of age now. We've got Skip, who is much younger. We've got Thomas, 62 rated, for Silko Thomas here, who has got a little bit of pace. It might be an option coming off the bench for us for the remainder of this season. You've got the likes of course, Steffi Mavididi. You have got Alves, who is out on loan at Huddersfield. Aribo is on loan from Southampton. You've got the likes of Jordan James, who is also on loan. And Michael Golding, who I believe they signed from Chelsea for around about £5 million a few seasons ago now, is one of the players we're going to try and focus on his development. I see him as a centre midfielder, though, rather than a centre attacking midfielder, the likes of exciting Louis Page, who is talking about centre attacking midfielders. He's going to be special for us, by the way. Louis Page in the next few seasons. El Khanis is out on loan at Stuttgart. He's not going to be coming back at Leicester City anytime soon, especially given that we are not going to be promoted to the Premier League this season. The likes of Ramsey from Burnley, we've got Evans, and we've got Reed as well, Fatau, Macau, Jordan Ayew, 34 now. You've got Patson Daka, one of the big money signings that's not quite worked out for Leicester City. And we've finally got here Nathan Opoku, who is a striker out on loan as well. But let's go ahead and see which team is going to be starting here for us, our first game. The starting 11 formation, tactics, we will prioritize for certainly our opening game. I say our opening game, we're already past halfway through the season, but it's going to be Stolajic in goal. We have got Christensen at left back, Nelson Okoli is our two centre backs, Pereira at right back, who will captain the team here. We've got the likes of Harry Winks. I've gone for the young options of Golding and Page in that number 10 position. 4-3-3 attacking formation, by the way. And I've got the likes of Mavididi, I've got Dakar, Fatau as our forward three. On the bench, I've got the likes of Ayew, Skip, Dickodova, Reed, Vestergaard. We've got Thomas, James, we've got Chowdhury, Macau, and we've got Aluko. I've gone with Aluko on the bench because I feel like if we need to change the game, if we want to go a little bit attacking, the likes of Christensen and Pereira are not necessarily the quickest of fullbacks. 67 pace there and 65 pace for Pereira. If we need our fullbacks to go a little bit attacking in game, we can bring in, the likes of Aluko in that left back position and see what he can do. And in the reserves, we've got the likes of Lascelles, who I don't think has got a future here, to be honest. We've got Begovic as well, who is 38. If he's happy to remain our backup goalkeeper next season, I am happy with that as well. One of the things I don't like with this team is, say for example, the goalkeeper, we've got 3 goalkeepers, right? But all the goalkeepers have got important role in the team. It makes it so difficult to be able to keep one of them on the bench without the players having to complain. But anyway, we will go straight into the first game, our first game of the season, that is. It's away from home against Stoke City. It's a little bit behind, by the way, in game. I think in real life, Leicester have played the next 2 games, which will be Stoke and Middlesbrough, who they've only played recently. At the point of recording this, by the way, that game finished as a 1-1 draw. In terms of the budget, which we're not going to be able to do anything with it this season other than bring in a few youth academy scouts, giving players new contracts, but we've got 19 million there, which is not too bad. In terms of bringing in players and selling players, we will have to wait until next season to be able to do things like that. But it's going to be Stoke, Middlesbrough, and Norwich, our first 3 games of the season. Tough games, by the way. Every game in the Championship is a tough game. It is a cool feature to have in the game, isn't it? The live starting points. I think it became available for the first time last year. It presents a different type of challenge, if you will, where you can take over from a struggling team, in our case, without a transfer window, and try to improve that team straight away. That's what you want as a coach, as a gaffer, isn't it? They've got Bozanic up front, Manhook, the likes of Ben Pearson in midfield as well. It's not a bad Stoke City team there who are doing okay in the Championship, I've got to say. Much better than Leicester City, by the way. Patson Dakar leads the line for us. I said earlier on, Dakar is not being, in real life, is not being an excellent sign. It's not been a good signing for Leicester City at all, considering the amount of money paid for him and how well he was doing before Leicester signed him. But if he can score the goals here that keeps us up this season, it might just be worth that money. Manu, off target. Good start from Stoke. We haven't been in this game at all. It's all Stoke City. Bosnick, the pass there is not what you would expect from him, but we win possession back. Can we keep the ball for at least a few minutes? A good run there, Mavididi. 1-2. Can we put a cross into the box? It's still going. Mavididi squares it. And Patson Dakar is there to give us our first goal of this series. Our first goal. Could this be the start of something special here at Leicester City? It's all about Mavididi, that goal, He's got pace, he's got power. Easy finish from Dakar. And if we can carry this going here, since we scored the goal, we've been trying to go for that 1-2 again. We've been a lot more confident, comfortable. I think that's Golding there who's going to pick up a yellow card. I'll be surprised if that's not a yellow card. A young player that I want to trust in one of those box-to-box midfield position, Michael Golding. Let's see how he performs. Got to be careful here, So far, the game is going how I want it to go. We are in front. We are dominating possession. That's beautiful. Out wide to Fatawu. This time, the other white player. Here's the space for Fatawu with his weaker right foot, I believe. And he's made it 2-0 for us. What a finish. What a start to this journey. Come on, it's all about the clean sheet now, isn't it? Defend tight, compact, hopefully go out there and score one more to make it 3. It will just be an excellent day if we can keep the clean sheet. Good save from Solajic. He will collect it as well. Come on. That's it, lads. That is it. It's a 2-0 victory away from home in Stoke for Alpha. Can you do it in a rainy night to Stoke? It's not quite a rainy night, but we have managed to collect all 3 points here. Patson Dakar and Fatawu with the goals for us. Come on. If you don't already know, the games come at you really fast in the Championship. They turn around for games. It's amazing. You need a big squad in this competition. Up next year, we are away from home against Middlesbrough. In my opinion, the second best team in the division, by the way. Exciting team under the guidance of Kim Hellberg, I believe, who took over from Rob Edwards, who, of course, went on to join Wolverhampton Wanderers in real life. They've got some exciting players. Sene up front, I do like, for a striker for them. We've had to make changes here as well. The likes of Shadri, McCall, and we've got the likes of James coming into the team as well. You have to make changes in this competition. It's so difficult. Although you like to keep a winning team. That's just off target from Sene. You want to keep a winning team, but it's because of the turnaround of games, you almost have to make changes to your starting 11 from game to game. It's not been the best of games here. Middlesbrough had that attempt in the first half, but ever since then, it's been just both teams cancelling each other out. An opportunity here for a counter-attack though. On the break, Dakar over the top. He's found McCall. He just doesn't have the pace to get away from his man. That is the story of the game so far, by the way. Both teams have been poor. We'll take the point, man. We will take the point. A win in our first game, a draw here against Middlesbrough away from home. And I tell you what, if you're giving me this result at the start of the game, a clean sheet, a draw, I would have absolutely took it. Not too many chances created from both teams. Yeah, a draw is the deserved result. I tell you what, our next game here is a massive 3-pointer, isn't it? Against a team that are just above us right now, Norwich City, and on goal difference as well. I tell you what, we got lucky as well, in the sense that although it's a live starting point, for those 2 games we've just got 4 points from in real life, those games ended up as a draw. But for some reason, maybe EA are a little bit behind in terms of including those results, which meant we did not start the career mode in the bottom 3. We started 19th in the league. We've moved up a place right now, which is good for us. I don't think we're going to get relegated. I think we're a little bit far away. It's only 8 points, isn't it? 8 points above those relegation places right now. I'm confident we're not going to get relegated, but can we keep on progressing above that league table? If we can somehow, comfortably finish mid-table, I will be happy with that. just like Leicester City, at some point this season, Norwich was another team that it felt like it was going to be a disastrous season for them. At some point, they were in the bottom three, but recent results have put them in a little bit of a safer position now. That includes the 2-0 victory for them in the last game against Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, look at that starting 11. It's not a bad side. The Championship, by the way, is one of those divisions where you can have some of the best players. You think these players are almost too good for this division, and somehow it makes really good players look average. If you're not careful, you could. I mean, look at Luton Town, back-to-back relegation, right? If you're not careful in this division, oh, Louis Page with the tap in, our exciting number 10. We are prioritizing of getting the youth players, the younger players in this team much better, and he's scored the goal here. I mean, trusting in the youth is in the younger players is very important for us in this save, and we will continue to do that. Oh, excellent defending there. We will continue to do that as long as we've got young players that are excited. Why not give them opportunity to? Why not? I don't get it sometimes when some coaches have really good players, really good young players, and refusing to use them for the sake of they're not experienced enough and things like that. How else are they going to get the experience when you don't play them? Big chance there from Sargent. Come on, drive forward there, Page. He finds Jordan Ayew. Is he onside? Yes. Dicadova Reed is onside. Back here to Page. Page with the layout. Golding was trying to bend one to the far corner. That was not far away. Our two young players in the team almost getting the goals there. Come on, we're going to see this one out now, aren't we? Maybe the second. Cross there into the box. It's Jordan Ayew. Oh, that should have been 2-0. And game over. We've created enough chances in this game to win it. And win it, we have. We've created enough chances to be able to score more than one goal. To be fair, absolutely dominated this one. And the 3 points is what we deserve, and we've absolutely got it. I'm going to get the sack, aren't I? I'm definitely going to get the sack. What are they talking about? They wanted to note that our performances have dropped a little recently. That is not correct for a start. It's 2 wins and a draw in our opening 3 games from when we took over. I understand, we're not where we want to be, where we're supposed to be, but it's 2 wins and a draw. Come on. Going into the final game of today's episode, away from home at Portman Road, it is Ipswich Town. The Tractor Boys have got the best defensive record right now, only conceding 33 goals. And what a job Kieran McKenna is doing with this team, by the way. I think what's impressed me the most, right, is the fact that he's pretty much had 2 different teams in his time, more than 2 different teams in his time at Ipswich Town, and somehow every single time he gets the best out of the players he's got, and that is a sign of a good coach. You think about their time in League One, completely different team. It changed slightly to when they were promoted 2 seasons ago. It changed even more in the Premier League. Yes, he didn't get the best out of them in the Premier League, but it is the Premier League. In the far post there, got his head on it, but not powerful enough to trouble the goalkeeper. A mistake from Stolajic. We haven't been comfortable here in this opening few minutes. Every time we win the ball back, we give it straight back to Ipswich Town, driving us forward. We have got Mavididi. Come on. I'm happy to go into the break with the 0-0 draw and get better in the second half. Hopefully, one final attack here. Skip plays in for Town. Yes. Just before the end of the first half, Abdul Fattah with his second goal for us here. Oh, what a finish. What a pass. I didn't think, going back to that pass from Oliver Skip, I didn't think it's got that in his lock. A big save from Stolajic. It's all Ipswich Town in the second half. They've got a corner here. Chukwarapo being replaced by George Hurst, the big number 9. We've made a couple of changes here of our own as well, which I think will take place after this corner. Wow, I think that's Kipre, the big centre-back, smashing that one. against the crossbar. What a chance. Come on, 84 minutes. Just keep the ball now, lads. Out wide, the space to Aluko, the second half substitute. We needed a little bit more pace, a little bit more power from that left-hand side. He certainly gives that to us. Can we square it for the second? No. Oh, what a game. It's 3 wins and a draw in our opening 4 games here since taking over at Leicester City. And the turnaround is looking spectacular at the moment. Long way to go, but I'll keep taking these games, keep taking the clean sheet as well, and long may it continue. What a run of games, what a run of results as well. 3 wins and a draw. That was unthinkable considering Leicester City's form going into this. But if we keep this going, which by the way, it's highly unlikely, but if we keep this going, who is to say top 6 is not possible? Our next 3 games, Bristol City, we've got Queen's Park Rangers, and we have got Watford. I think we are only 6 or 8 points, by the way, behind the top 6, which is incredible right now. We have got 48 points, and we have got 6 plays. Bristol City, who we face next, they've got 54 points, so only 6 points, or rather, Southampton has 6 place there, not Bristol City. It's 8 points, not 6 points, clear of the top 6 right now. Who's to say that's not possible if we keep this run going? But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and of course, it is good to be back. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.